Many farmers are moving toward natural and organic means of production to meet the growing consumer demand for safer products. A breakthrough technology supporting organic farming is a probiotic blend of microorganisms called efficient microbes, often simply called EM. EM technology is a blend of 4 families of beneficial bacteria. They work by populating an environment with beneficial microbes, thereby prohibiting the growth of potentially pathogenic bacteria and toxic organic substances. SCD is the industry leader and manufacturer of this technology and produces the highest quality EM available. SCD produces a line of products for agricultural use, including a livestock probiotic, a soil inoculant, and a natural odor control product. An example of these magnificent microbes at work comes from a farm and turkey producer in central Missouri, a few hours' journey from SCD's headquarters in Kansas City.
This is called the brood barn. This is where we're going to get babies in a couple of weeks. So what we've done is we come in with that pressure washer over there and we put 10 gallons of EM to 500 gallons of water, and Eddie just goes through and sprays the ceilings, the walls, washes with EM everywhere. Used to, that would have been disinfectant, what Cargill would want us to use, and we haven't used disinfect since we started using EM. So then they come and bring the fresh litter in, and then Eddie does another 10 gallons to 50 to 500, it's a 1:50 ratio, and comes in and sprays this litter. Then a lot of times when we get birds, then we have a 4-wheeler sprayer, and we're going to build little cardboard pins under all these heaters, and you put 500 birds per each cardboard pin. And we'll come in with the 4-wheeler sprayer and drive down through this middle, and then we'll we'll even spray the birds when they're babies, and then they start preening and they get the EM. We feel like that's a fast way of getting the EM into them. This is the chemolyzer pump, and this is how the EM is dosed into the birds, and it goes according to how much they drink. It's 1 ounce per 1 gallon. This is our bucket that we put the EM in. You can hear it click. That means that they're drinking enough to make it click, and it's proportioning it 1 ounce per gallon. And this is how the birds drink. See the little water dripping out of there? They peck on that. And this is where the EM comes in for the birds. Cargill actually called us in and told us that we had set a 35-year record for raising the best bird at the lowest cost. But here's our super flock. Our prime cost is another thing, was 23.86. That's 23 cents. And the closest one to us was 25 cents. So, I mean, you know, when you're raising 12,000 birds in a flock, that's a pretty major difference. They were 97 days old. We had 90% livability. Our weight was 24.62. The closest one to us was 23.4 in weight. Feed conversion was 2.08. And I mean, the rest of it was, we had 31 cents in medicine. The rest of them were $1.09, 90, 93, $1.15, and $1.07. We promise that our beef has never been fed antibiotics, steroids, hormones, hasn't been exposed to herbicides or pesticides, no chemicals, it's chemical free. And we can promise that it hasn't ever been given any antibiotics because of EM. And I don't know how many of you are familiar with raising cattle, but whenever you wean calves and you get a pen of calves in there and they're stressed from being taken away from their mamas, immediately they're going to get a snotty nose, they're going to start coughing, and you're going to have sick calves. When we bring those calves in and wean them, we hit them hard with their EM, we up their EM in their water, we pour some on their feed. Dane carries a gallon of EM with him everywhere he goes. And we just don't have sick calves. And we promised that if we did medicate one, that it would be sold at the sale barn. We don't ever sell those as beef. We produce a finished product, and it's well marbled, and it's tasty and it's tender, and that's what we strive for.
For more information on SCDEM, look at our website at www.scdworld.com or contact our customer support at 913-541-9299.